Hi, and welcome to Calculus with Applications. My name is Alyssa Weiss, and I am your student's teacher for the semester. At QO, I also teach pre-calculus and honors algebra 2. For our class, your student needs some dedicated journal or notebook of paper for writing his or her math work. So whether it be a spiral, a composition book, or a binder, we need a dedicated place to have all of our math papers. On the screen here, you see our homepage of our MyMCPS classroom, and at the bottom is my contact information. You can email me by clicking this link, or you can sign up for our class remind code, using this code. It is a quick way for me to send the students video links as a resource or a quick reminder. So I've asked them all to sign up, but you as parents can sign up as well. Going down our menu, the syllabus, you can click and read through some calculator information about the grading policies, about the technology using Zoom and breakout rooms, and that's all here in the syllabus. Under announcements is the list of any announcement I've sent out through my MCPS classroom. I'm going to leave modules for last. That's the most important. Feedback and grades. This is where you can see any graded assignment through my MCPS classroom. I do sync the grades from here to the parent view and student view gradebook, so they should be the same. But you can view them, the student feedback and the student grades here. I can comment and write on the student submissions through this through them submitting their assignments through my MCPS classroom. So when your student submits an assignment, they should have the notifications on for submission comments, because when I send them a comment, I want them to be able to go back to their work and reflect on the questions I'm asking or the comments I've left for them. And then in daily class notes, this is a link to a Google Drive folder that you and your student can bookmark and save. And every day I post our class notes here. So you can see the first 2 days of school by date. And the students, if they miss anything in class, or they went too fast, or they missed writing something down, if they scroll through this file, they can see everything that I wrote in class. So they can compare their notes with my notes. And then at the very bottom on the last page are the homework answers. And I've mentioned to the students they need to check their homework every night. They need to know what they're practicing is either correct or incorrect. Because at the start of the next class, I will ask if they have any homework questions. So I want them to be prepared and say, okay, I know I have a question on number 7. I have to ask Miss Weiss that when she asks for homework questions the next day, so that they can be prepared and ready and know where they need some extra help. So as the semester goes on, I'm going to keep adding the files here by date, and it should be simple for the students to find the corresponding file that they need. Also, if students miss class, if they come to this Zoom links and come over and click on Cloud Recordings, this is where they can watch the entire recorded class. It is available for 3 days, and I have the recording settings set so that it only records my screen share and voices. So none of the Zoom student images will be in the recordings, just any voices that are spoken and anything that I'm sharing and writing on the screen. In the upcoming meetings tab, that's where your students are joining class, and then this virtual student support check-in link is for them to come for check-in times. It's either on the afternoon of A days or on Wednesday throughout the day. There are specific times for each period. So the modules and assignments, that is where all of our course materials are going to be posted. So again, at the top, I have a link to the daily class notes to make it easy for the students to get there. Our first unit is function review. We start with lines back from Algebra 1 and work all the way through pre-calculus. And at the beginning of October is when we're going to start our new calculus topics. So we're organizing our materials by week. The first page you'll see is an option for students. If they like to have the printout of our class notes before we fill them in, they can download this link here or view it with that preview icon. And it is an option, it's not mandatory, but if they want, they can print the blank notes and write on them along with me. I will give students enough time in class to write down anything I say. This is important, you should put this in your notes, so they don't have to have this printed. To get to the homework assignment, we can click Next, or we could go back to the module and click directly on the homework. So in the homework, it'll tell the students the due date. Homework is graded for completion, and so it's 1 point. And they can download the PDF of the problems here, or they can preview it on their screen by using this icon. They need to write the problems and show their work clearly, and then they're going to take a picture of their work to submit it. So there are a few different ways. They can take a picture with their phone and use the Canvas student app to upload their pictures there. They can scan them and upload their assignment here by using the Submit button. I've had students the first week hold their paper up to their laptop or their Chromebook camera and take a screenshot that way. So they have been successful the first week submitting their first 2 homework assignments. And then at the end of each homework, I'm also going to link to the daily class notes so that way they can have a quick access to check their answers. And the list is going to continue the same. The second day, the blank class notes, and then the homework. And then there's a quiz at the end of the week. So each week, your student is going to have 2 asynchronous homework assignments to do in the afternoon or on Wednesday, which is the non-Zoom day. And they can, they'll have the homework for the first day and the homework for the second day of the week. And then the other graded assignment for the week is going to be a quiz. And so FA stands for formative assessment, click on quiz. And when there's an R at the end, that means it's reassessable. They can take it more than once. The quiz will be locked until after the second class of that day. So usually we have, second class of the week. So usually we have class on Thursdays. So Thursday afternoon, the students will be able to click and access the quiz. So for example, if I click the week 2 quiz, it'll say it's locked and you have to come back on that Thursday afternoon. But if I click the week 1 quiz, since it's available to the students, you'll be able to see the details that they see when they go into a quiz. It's due Sunday night. It's 14 points. It has 7 questions. And they are allowed 2 attempts, which is that reassessment. This one they have 45 minutes to complete. If your student has a time accommodation, that extra time is already going to be included. When they start their quiz, it'll show that they have the extra time already added. It tells the students again it's a timed quiz. They may take the quiz 2 times when it has the R for reassessment. The first attempt of the quiz must be completed by the due date. The second attempt should not be by the due date because I want them to come ask me questions and get some clarification before they take the quiz a second time. So they can come to those A-day student check-ins in the afternoon at 2:45 or the Wednesday time, or they can email me questions. But before they take a reassessment, I really want them to ask questions and get some clarification before they attempt the quiz a second time. And so back in our modules, if you scroll down, you can see through the first 3 or 4 weeks of school, we have the notes and the homework assignments posted with all the due dates available there so that they can organize themselves or when things are due. If you have any questions or you would like to share any information about your student, please email me. You can use this button right here, and I will get back to you within 24 hours. Thanks, and have a great day.